Why does my hair look like Lady from Lady and the Tramp? It's so poofy. Someone gave me a bowl of spaghetti and let me just... What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, how is everybody doing? If you can hear, I have a bit of a cold, so don't worry. There will probably be a lot of sneeze breaks in this filming, but that's okay. So today's video is all about my Pandora bracelet. If anyone knows me, you know that my Pandora bracelet is my #1 thing. I wear it basically anytime I'm going anywhere nice or just out and about, but I won't wear it to clubs because I'm very conscious people will steal it. It is my prized possession. I got it when I was 16, I'm currently 19, and I have completely filled it. You can hear hammering going on. It's because next door is still getting their building done, and despite it being 6:30 in the evening, they are still building. So, to begin with, I have got the silver heart charm bracelet. Like, the silver charm itself is built with a love heart clasp. I don't know why it's not focusing over here, but if I do it over here, it will focus straight away. Very odd. It was the starting base, and basically for me, my charms all represent something. Like, I'm not the kind of person who will just buy a charm for the sake of buying one. They all mean something, and for my 20th I'm getting a new one just to celebrate like a new decade of my life, to kind of move away from this, which isn't filled with the best memories, but like things that are very symbolic to me. They are in an order of normal charm and dangle, normal charm, dangle, normal charm, dangle, and apparently I can't talk. Let's talk about how I got my bracelet. So my bracelet I got for my prom. It was like a little present. So backstory, my dad had cancer and he was very ill. I smile about it because it helps me get through it. It's obviously a very sad thing, and him and my mum decided that for my prom I needed something really special and pretty, and I'd had my eye on a Pandora bracelet for quite a while. Loads of my friends had them and I always thought they were really cute, so they got me one for my prom. And then to go with it, they also got me the ballerina charm because I had applied and I was going to do performing arts at college, and like I got a really high grade in my dance GCSE, so they thought that would be a really nice one. And I'm not particularly a ballerina, but that was like the most dance representative one they had. But the one in front of it kind of goes better with the theme. So that was one I got from a family friend called Vicky, and she essentially is like another aunt to me. I love her. She has been in my life since I was a teeny tiny little baby, and just to kind of be like, you're loved, you're great, you're doing amazing throughout this whole period. She got me a little love heart charm while my dad was in hospice. Just came home one day and there was a little Pandora bag. Little Pandora bag. So continuing on, next up we have the Panda charm, which my dad was in hospice from July. I'm gonna close my window, see if that helps. So my dad was in hospice from the beginning of July, I think, like end of June, to when he passed, and he wasn't allowed to leave. He was very ill, but we managed to sneak him out one day to come to my prom, and apparently they took his iPad in and he decided he wanted to buy me a charm for my bracelet. So he scrolled and he found a little panda, which is my favourite animal. If you couldn't tell, there are no like panda related items here, but around my room I have various pandas dotted because they are my favourite animal, and it was one I had my eye on, but I didn't know he was getting one for me, so it was a cute surprise. We have the art easel and paintbrush, because at the same time of my GCSEs I was obviously doing art. Very artistic, darling. And my dad, he was a monumental mason, which means he does gravestones, and he was very arty and always really encouraged my art. So before he passed away, he said he wanted me to have one, or have that one specifically. So me and my mum made sure that I had that. Next up is the fat aeroplane. We call it the fat aeroplane because me and my mum got this when we went our first holiday, just the two of us. We went on holiday in the August just because we were so overwhelmed and we needed a break. And while we were out in Spain, we went for 2 weeks I believe, we found a shop that did Pandora bracelets, and my mum decided she wanted one, asked if I wanted one, and we brought little fat aeroplanes together. And next to it is pretty memorable. This is the Statue of Liberty. So around the same time we booked to go to Spain, we also booked our flight to go to New York in the same October. So August, Spain, September, nothing, October, New York. And I got this charm for my birthday, so I believe that was my 17th birthday? Yeah, must be my 17th birthday from my, like my aunt? Yeah, from my biological aunt and uncle. It's just a really nice little thing. I didn't know I was getting it, and it's super duper cute and I love it. Then on the same kind of topic is the white rabbit, which is the only coloured one I have on my bracelet because I specifically wanted silver. I just prefer silver jewellery, nothing like different. I just think silver looks more classic on me and I prefer it. I don't really like gold. I think gold's a little bit tacky. We're in our hotel and Empire State is Macy's, and outside the back of Macy's there's like this little greenery area and there's like some rows of shops where me and my mum hung out basically the entire time we were there, and one of the shops along that row was Pandora. So me and my mum decided we wanted charms. She wanted the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty one, but since I already had it, I said, right, you pick one for me, I'll go out and like, I don't mind, just pick one for me, I'm more than happy with anything. And she came out with the white rabbit. I believe it was between the white rabbit and a Lilo and Stitch one, because this was when the first cycle of the Disney charms came out, and if you know me, you may know I am a little bit obsessed with Disney. It makes me happy, so, and I only fill my life with things that make me happy. That's like my little motto. Following on from that, we have the snowflake and the love heart. The love heart says, "You keep me warm," which is super cute, and that was a beautiful charm I got from my beautiful boyfriend Joe. He got me that for our first year anniversary. He said he wanted to get me a charm, I didn't know which one, but he got me that and I love it. It's so cute. I just think it's really sweet. He's the sweetest bean ever. Next we've got Mrs. Potts and Chip. Again, that one was kind of one that me and my mum got just because it was our first Christmas together, and Pandora had a bit of a deal where if you spent a certain amount you got a free bracelet, and my mum wanted a free bracelet, so. And to go with it, I brought my mum a 2-part charm. It says mother and daughter, you're always in my heart, and obviously I have the side that says mother, my mum has the side that says daughter, because if you haven't noticed, me and my mum are super duper close. We are, like, she is my best friend. Sorry Joe, sorry Millie, she birthed me, so I don't really have a choice in being her best friend, if I'm honest. Next to that I have one that just says dad, because obviously my dad passed away, so I felt if I was going to get a dad charm it would be really special to have it next to the mum charm, and I got that on the first anniversary of him passing away, I think. Can't really remember if I'm honest. Next to it I have a pair of Minnie Mouse ears, and this one Joe just brought me while we were out one day. We were on a date and we just went into Pandora just to look, and I was like, whoa, I really like that. That's so cute. If I was going to Disney, which I was, it's not why I said get it. He was like, well, do you want it? I'll get it for you. I was like, no, it's expensive. He was like, well, I'm gonna get it for you. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna object to you. You're gonna buy me a charm. So he's like, rich. I don't deserve him. And the next one says let it go. So I was going through a really bad stage with my mental health towards the end of my first year of college. So the Let It Go one is obviously another Disney one. If anyone knows me, you know that Frozen is without a doubt my favourite Disney movie, or like top 3 next to, I don't even know. It's too many, I can't think of any, but it's definitely one of my favourites. Me and my mum are even gonna get snowflake tattoos to kind of symbolise like family love and Frozen and all that kind of cuteness. But it's just says let it go because I really needed to just let go of all the pain and all the grief and all the sadness I was feeling, so I got that one. And then next to it is an 18 charm, which I got from my uncle for my 18th birthday. He surprised me and got me that one. I think so, I think he did. Just because, yay, I'm 18, woohoo! Following on, I have another one, which is a globe, and it says all around the world, which my mum's, like, so when my mum was my age, she did a lot of travelling with her best friend Sarah, and they've stayed friends ever since. And Sarah has a lovely daughter called Daniela, who is a little bit younger than me, but we are like this. She is like my little sister I never had. I love her to pieces. Daniela, if you're watching, girl, so much love to you. But we were shopping, we met up. They live a little bit far away, so when we meet up we always make quite a big deal of it. And she said for my 18th she wanted to get me a charm, so she got me the one that says all around the world, because those two travelled all around the world, and I'm hoping one day maybe I get to do the same with Daniela. Maybe not all around the world, but I'd definitely like to take her away. We have a monkey. Me and my uncle have an ongoing joke where he is a monkey face, I am a monkey face. He is the monkey face in this relationship. He's my uncle. We don't know if he's a cousin or an uncle. Well, he is my cousin, but I call him an uncle. Essentially anybody like who I'm close with, I call them auntie or uncle, even if they're not that realistically. But he got me the monkey charm for my 18th. Just cause he had to. He's like monkey face, like that's what we do. That's the joke. I don't get any for ages. Like, I'm talking what. I must have taken a massive gap because I didn't get any for my 19th. But we skip ahead one to the charm that says loved. So this is a clasp, which means it stops all. Someone's knocking at my door. I'm not expecting a delivery, so I'm not opening it. But it's a clasp, and basically what it means is none of the other charms slide off. And this one, no, was a clasp until we got home, but it's really coincidental that it was. So my mum and I got that for me when my mental health was really declining. It was this time last year I was in the worst mental state of my life. I'm not gonna get too into it, but it was a very dark time. And I made it through eventually, but like I started antidepressants, I had group therapy, I was doing counselling like weekly. I had to leave my job because of it. I had to take like a month off college because the counsellor was just like, you are not safe here, you need to be at home. We'll do all we can do, but you need to stay the fuck at home. We don't want to be responsible for you. And my mum just got me the charm that says loved to remind me that I'm loved and that I can make it through anything. My final and latest charm is a little Stitchy, a little Stitch boy, which is so cute. As you know, COVID is pretty shit, my dudes. And at the beginning of the lockdown, I was a whiny little bitch because I was like, this is messing up my year off. I was meant to go to Italy, I was meant to go travelling, I was meant to get all these cool acting and dance jobs in my year off. And none of that happened. I've been on one holiday this year, but you know what, that's okay. And I obviously missed my boyfriend. I didn't see him for like 2 months almost. Which is weird because I see him literally like every other day. On the specific day I had it, I got it, I was having an endo flare up, so I was really like emotional, and I had my hot water bottle and I was hungry because I couldn't eat anything because it made me feel worse. I was just lying in the dark because everything hurt and I was like, oh, I hate everything. And I was so sad, and then my mum was like, I have something that might cheer you up, and she pulled out the box and I was like, what? And I started crying for a completely different reason, but she just got me a stitch charm just to say like, hey, you're doing amazing throughout all this, this is a little, you're doing great present, you should be very proud of yourself. That was my Pandora charm tour. I'm sure it's not a particularly interesting video or one many will click on, but I don't know, I just thought it would be something really sweet to kind of upload and share because my Pandora bracelet is extremely personal to me and it is literally my prized possession. It means so much to me. I have charms from people who mean the most to me and everything has such a deep meaning. And like, I'm so grateful for everything and everyone who's ever bought a charm for me or has even considered it or even like picked my wrist up and gone, ooh, that's pretty, that's cute, let me have a look. And like, I'm just so lucky. I could cry. I have a cold. I've been so emotional, baby. Trying to be Sasha Velour, except I'm not as cool and I have no hair. Oh no, go back on my head. Thank you. But yeah, thank you for making it this far into the video. I'ma go sneeze some more, yes, be a coldy little bitch. Fuck Goldilocks, I am Goldilocks. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Ew, I hate that. Anyway, bye.